Okay, this is the CCEA AS Maths Pure paper. It's from 2022, this summer, and this is question 1. So here with 3 equations, 3 unknowns, our normal thing to do is to number them 1, 2 and 3. And then we want to eliminate the kind of the same letter twice. Normally, if you know X, Y and Z is kind of in each one, but this is a slightly stranger example, and it's actually made easier for us because we've already eliminated the letter from this one. So that actually it tends to confuse people, but it's because the Z is already eliminated here. We just need to try and eliminate the Z then with 2 and 3. So if I multiply this one by 3 and this one by 4, then I should be able to eliminate it. So if I multiply, as I said, this one by 3, so 2 times by 3, that's going to give me 6x minus 3y plus 12z equals 6, and multiply this one then by 4, so that's number 3 times by 4 is going to give me 12x plus 8y minus 12z, and then 4 19s are going to be 76. And if I add these two, then it's going to make the z's disappear. So I get 18x plus 5y, and that equals then 82. And I'm going to call that equation 4. Normally we eliminate the z from another one and then kind of call that equation 5 and then solve it just like 2 equations, 2 unknowns. But we already have that. So we now have x plus 3y equals 10, which is our equation 1, so we can just then kind of deal with those. So a couple of different ways of doing this one. You could substitute one into the other, that would be fine, or you could kind of times this one by 18, that would be fine as well. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do 1 times by 18, that gives me 18x plus 54y equals 180. And then equation 4 is 18x plus 5y equals 82. I'm now going to subtract these two. This take away this, that gives me 0. Obviously this take away this gives me 49y. Then 180 take away 82 gives me 98. Dividing both sides then by 49, I get y equals 2. Substitute it back into one of the other ones. So if I then going to substitute into 1, equation 1 is obviously x plus 3y equals 10. So that gives me x 3 times the 2, 6 is 10, and not too much to work out there, but x then in this case is going to be 4, and then substitute it into one of the other ones then to get z, so into number 2. 2x minus y plus 4z is 2. So 2x's, that's 8, minus 2 plus 4z is 2. Rearranging that, so that gives me a 6 there, take it away. I get minus 4, and that gives me a value of z equals minus 1. It's always good to do a check, so you might want to do a check with then kind of equation 3 or something like that. Substitute your x, your y and your z in, but our final answers then are x is 4, y is 2 and z is minus 1.